Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. It's Astrid here. This is your April love reading. I just thought I better get on top of my readings because I was late last time. I thought I'll try and get ahead of the game. Just like to say a big thanks to all my likes, my comments and my shares. Really appreciate the support. I don't take it for granted. I'm pretty humbled by all the subscribers and likes and shares I've got. I noticed that one of your reading kind of took off, so that's great. I'm glad everybody, well, a lot of people can relate to it. Obviously, this is not for every Gemini in the world. I can't obviously do that. But take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's get on, okay? I feel that love can turn around. I just keep getting these words in my head, and I know it's from a song. I can't remember what one it is, but it's saying love can turn around, okay? So I feel that's pretty relevant to your situation for the month of April. Obviously it's not happened yet, but April's going to come. You can obviously let me know how that relates to you. Top row will be your energy, second row is going to be the person you're thinking about or involved with, and the last row will be the outcome for April. Okay, so the first card you guys have got is the Six of Swords. Okay, so this tells me straight away you are moving away from stormy waters. So there could have been some sort of secret that came out. You see there's a moon here in this card, and the symbology meaning for a moon for me means that something's come to light that you maybe never knew about before, okay? So there could have been some sort of mystery or secret that you weren't aware of, and that's maybe come out. Things could have been a bit stormier by the end of March, or, you know, there could have been sort of disagreements or whatever, but you're moving away from that stormy water to a calmer situation, okay? Now, it doesn't mean if you're with someone that you're leaving them, it just means that you're moving on from that situation. For some of you, it might be you're moving on totally, okay? She's looking at the next card. The next card is really great card to get, Gemini. It's the Nine of Cups. Now, this is a wish fulfillment card. So something that you've been wishing for is going to come around, okay? Whether that be a small thing or a big wish, okay? There is going to be some sort of celebration in April. And you might be celebrating with the person that you like or you're involved with, or it could be with your friends and family. But yeah, there is going to be some sort of wish fulfillment in regards to love. So you are moving away from stormier waters to a calmer situation where there is some sort of wish fulfillment for you guys. The next card you've got is the Four of Cups. Now you can see here there's 4 cups. He's been offered some sort of emotional fulfillment or some sort of love, and he's not looking too enthused. Okay, so he's looking a bit bored and he's not very focused on what's in front of him. So just be careful because you could miss out on an opportunity here. You're maybe being offered something. You're feeling maybe a bit bored by the situation, or you're just not, connecting with it. So just be aware of that for the month of April. So what is your romance card? Well, the card you've got is a wedding card, okay? Now, this can mean a wedding for some of you guys that are maybe involved with someone. It could lead to a wedding. It can mean you are attending a wedding, okay? It doesn't always mean that you're going to get married to the person. For me, also, this can talk of a level of a relationship ascending to a higher level, okay? So there is going to be more commitment, or there is going to be more stability in the situation, okay? But it could also just mean that you're going to a wedding together, okay? It could be somebody else's wedding. For some of you guys, you might be getting married, or, you could be talking about that. And the situation could involve marriage or someone else's marriage. So just be aware of that, okay? The next row is going to be the person that you're involved with or thinking about. You've got the Knight of Wands, okay? Now, this could represent a fire sign, although you could be dealing with any sign. For people that are single, just be aware that this is a quick in and out energy. This can also denote to a one night stand, so just be aware of that. If you're not looking for that, then just be careful because this energy can mean this. It can also mean, it could be a fire sign that's coming in to offer you something. They're not like all the other knights, like the Knight of Pentacles and, the Knight of Cups. They're maybe a bit more cautious. This guy comes in, he really is more of an action kind of guy, okay? This could be quite a fiery, passionate sort of person. And they're coming in to offer you something in regards to love. The next card you've got is the next card the other person's got is the Lovers. So this shows that, they are looking for equal support. There's the female and the male polarity in this card. And to me, the Lovers, it can mean like a soulmate sort of situation. But it can also talk of this person has a choice to make, okay? So maybe there is more than one choice for this person, that they have to decide who they want, or it could be as simple as, do they want it to take it to the next level, okay? So they've got some sort of choice in regards to love, okay? With the Lovers card there. The next card they've got, the other person's got, is the Emperor. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries. This is the card of Aries. But if it's not, they're taking on that energy. This person's really trying to get their shit together. They're being quite logical. This person's not going to be making decisions on their heart. They're more logical when this comes in. The Emperor rules the kings, okay? So he's above the kings when it comes to tarot. So this guy's probably been a bit about, he's got life experience, and I didn't mean that in any disrespect when I say this guy's been about. I mean, he's travelled well. Sorry, my words are not the best. Not the best use of words there. He's travelled about, okay? So he kind of knows what he wants and he's not frightened to go out and get it, okay? He could be a manager, he could be in a role of responsibility when it comes to work. But yeah, he is worldly travelled and he has a lot of experience under his belt. Now, the next card, the other person has trust, okay? So there's maybe been something where they feel that this situation is calling for them to have faith, okay? Maybe they're not trusting in the situation, but the card has given them advice that they have to have some sort of faith and trust in the situation, okay? Now, the last straw is your outcome. So the first card you've got is the Ace of Wands. Again, this is another fire sign. Or, excuse me, this can also represent a start of something new. It could be a new phase within a relationship, or it could be a new relationship altogether. It could be with a fire sign, or it could just be the energy it's taken on. With an Ace of Wands, it is very passionate. It can be fast moving. It can be quite creative. But it's a new start in regards to love. The next card for the outcome is feeling a bit depleted, the end of a cycle, okay? The 10 always represents an end of a cycle, so it could be the way things were before, it's going to be changing, or it could mean that you're feeling a bit stabbed in the back in regards to something. So just be aware of that. It could just be that you're feeling a bit depleted. The swords donate to communication and thoughts, so it could be just down to, you're overthinking things and you're just feeling mentally drained. The next card you've got is the Two of Cups. Now this is a special card to get in regards to a love situation. It's a beautiful card. This can talk about a soulmate or a twin flame connection, okay? The Two of Cups is really a great card to get in a romance spread. I'm so jealous. The Two of Cups, we can see them both looking into each other's eyes. This is a bond that goes beyond the physical, okay? This is a spiritual bond. This is a physical and emotional bond. It's not just superficial. It's not just, oh yeah, you see someone, you're instantly attracted to them. This is a deeper connection, okay? So this brings it on to many levels of different emotions and, how you feel about this person. You have a spiritual connection. You can even feel that you've known this person before, even though they're brand new, okay? So you've got a real bond there. The next card for the outcome is there is separation, okay? If you are dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate, sometimes this is what happens, especially within... I mean, we all have we can meet many soulmates in our lifetime, but you only have one twin flame, okay? This is what I believe. And when you are in a twin flame, you've met your twin flame, it never goes smoothly. There is always some sort of separation. One's the chaser, one's not the chaser, then you go through a period where the other person's the chaser and they're not. So it's no great surprise to see the separation card here, okay? It doesn't mean that you're going to be separated forever. We can see her, she's lying in the bed, there is a bond there, okay? And the card says, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. It could just be down to the fact that it could be work, it could be, you know, a temporary separation. It doesn't always mean it's going to be a separation forever, if that makes sense, okay? So there is going to be some sort of distance put between yous. Right, okay, so I'll have a quick recap and I'll get you some sort of advice and guidance from my messages from my angel cards. So your energy is the Six of Swords, so you're moving away from stormier waters. Okay, right, that one wants to come out. And that one. Stormier waters and the Nine of Cups, okay? Nine of Cups is basically telling you that you have some sort of wish and it's going to be fulfilled in the month of April. You've got the Four of Cups, and basically the Four of Cups is saying be careful, you're looking a bit bored, you could miss an opportunity, you're being offered something but you're maybe not paying attention to that. There is some sort of wedding or commitment at a higher level being offered. Their energy is the Knight of Wands, so they could be fast in, fast out, so just be careful. They've got the Lovers card. I mean, you could be dealing with another Gemini. Gemini is your card. They're definitely dealing with you because that is a Gemini. They have some sort of choice to make in love. There is the Emperor there. You could be dealing with an Aries. They're standing in their own power. They're worldly travelled. And, you know, they've been about the world and they've got some life experience. You have to have some sort of trust in this situation. Well, they have. So they might be feeling there's not much faith in the situation, but they're just saying trust the situation. You've got Ace of Wands. Finding a new start or a new phase within a relationship. There is the Ten of Swords. So there is some sort of completion of a cycle here. Somebody's maybe feeling a bit mentally drained or stabbed in the back. And you've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Two of Cups says this is, you know, there is some sort of soul connection here. Some sort of twin flame or soulmate connection, but there is going to be some sort of separation on the horizon, so just be aware of that. Right, okay, let's see. I'll take this card here. You've got this card here. This is the Universe Has Your Back cards, and it says there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Okay, so don't try to be anybody but yourself. Your Nature Whisper card, you got make a decision. Okay, so there is a decision, you're a bit split maybe on what to do. Let's see, because we've got quite a few here. A happy move to, you got Celeste, sorry, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy which will affect your love life, okay, or the other person. Alright Gemini, that's your reading for the month of April.